Alrighty, last video of the night, we're doing the Manderville, but no. Well, yeah, it is, but no. I've been calling it the Hildibrand storyline. I believe this is quest number 6. Please don't quote me on that. This is called the Hammer, given to us by Hildibrand himself. We are in the southwestern portion of this, like, stream ravine thing in Western Thanalin, where we just ended the previous quest. Level 50. Here we go. Cutscene. There is but one person in all of Eorzea capable of reconstructing this vase. A man whose skill with the hammer has brought rival goldsmiths low. So breathtaking are his works, so fearsome is his competitive spirit. This man is no mere goldsmith. You speak of him as one would of a great warrior, says the flamboyant guy. Once, a notorious gang of thieves perpetrated a series of robberies in Ul'dah, targeting establishments which sold luxury goods. One such shop was owned by the humble lapidary of whom I speak. His was the last shop the thieves struck. For the following morning, they were found beaten, bound, and gagged in the Gold Court. The Brass Blades never learned who was responsible. The only information they had was the testimony of a thief who kept muttering the words, "The hammer, the hammer." "He sounds dangerous," says Maria, the young blonde girl, who's still with us. "Aye, that he does, and I do so enjoy the company of dangerous men," says the flamboyant oaf guy, which shocks Nashu. Oh, Gilgamesh. Okay, sorry. We learn his name now in this. "But where are my manners? I have yet to properly introduce myself. I am Gilgamesh, and that is my companion, Enkidu." He's speaking of a green chicken with kind of like a flame-ish, reddish, orangish chicken beard, and the crest on top of the chicken head. "Well, not really. It has been many moons since I last saw her, so to ease the burden of loneliness, I tamed a rooster and painted it green." Stupid. "In any case, you mean to search for this goldsmith, yes? If so, it would be my pleasure to help." "The pleasure is all mine, Gilligan." "I, Hildibrand, agent of Enquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, bid you welcome." "If it is that hard for you to remember, I give you leave to call me Gil." "Excellent suggestion, Greg." Stupid. "Playful monikers are an effective means of building camaraderie. Call me Hildy. Now then, from what I know of the goldsmith's propensity to procure his materials himself, I have deduced that he is most likely to be found in the vicinity of Blue Fog, in northern Thanalin. It is there we shall begin our search." And the four of them, including the young girl Maria, walk off to make the cutscene stop. Why is Maria still gonna... That's bad. Northern Thanalin, by the way, is all like level 49 plus things. So, danger, Will Robinson. But 280 gets me a teleport to Blue Fog. And once there, we take our mount to the north, where we have, outside of the gates of Blue Fog, we have a Doblin carcass. The Doblin are those... It's like, if you know what a geode is, they're like a big geode with those spindly legs. They're the creature I tried to describe earlier, but geode was the word that had escaped my mind. Like jagged crystals within a rock, exposed at some percentage, the crystals, whatever. We'll inspect the Doblin carcass to continue, or interact with it, I guess, whatever. Nashu's here. The Doblin's wounds indicate that it was felled with a hammer. A trail of bloody footprints leads to the north. I don't think it's been dead long. Maybe whoever did this is still around. Is still around. We head to the north. Black Jacopo. Gilgamesh is inspecting a basilisk carcass. And we interact with that carcass. The basilisk's wounds indicate that it was felled with a hammer. A trail of bloody footprints to the north, blah blah. A single blow to the head. Impressive. And we go to the north again. Short quest, sorry, but definitely the last one for the night for me. Talking hard. Oh wait. No, yeah, level 49, I was right. Hildibrand is inspecting an Ahriman carcass, one of those like giant, like the big spherical eye thingy, but with bat wings attached to it and a tail. Basically like a bat, but if the body of the bat was a big eye. Yeah. Cutscene. And like jagged teeth. Oh, sorry. Yeah, whatever. Long purple tongue. The Doblin, the Basilisk, the Ahriman, all were slain with a hammer, as was that beast over yonder, unless I am mistaken. He points, and our focus is turned to a freaking, not a behemoth, one of the three-headed guys. Chimera, I think? Oh, he says it. That Chimera must be his latest prize, which means he must still be about. Mayhap he is watching us at this very moment, attempting to ascertain our intentions. He was ever a cautious man when on the hunt. Wait, what? You know who we're hunting? I already know that, but I'm playing it up like I don't. Alas, it comes to this. Though every fiber of my being cries out in rebellion, I must break my oath and do the unspeakable. What must you do that is so terrible? I must dance. Okay. I'm a Manderville man, doing what only a Manderville can. From the peaks of Corthus to Thanalan, Manderville man. By the way, he's doing a very ridiculous dance. I can't even describe it. It is ridiculous, though. I can't. I cannot avert mine eyes, says Gilgamesh as Nashu claps. That is the dance of House Manderville, passed down from father to son. Were I to perform it within sight of our quarry, he would not be able to resist revealing himself. Alas, I neglected to properly stretch my legs beforehand. My good woman, I see no other solution. You must dance in my stead, though it be a gross, nay, unconscionable violation of my family's traditions. I must bequeath to you the Manderville. The hammer is complete. We do get a Manderville dance. Yeah. A minuscule amount of gil, 658, and quest complete. Cutscene over. Video over. I will see you on whichever video I make that you watch next. Bye bye for now.